Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic-Fi, and welcome back to more Dragon Quest V DS, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. In the last episode, we finished off Bishop Lodge finally. And in this episode, we're gonna keep going through Mount Sugsfang, and... oh shit, I should get Deborah out of here, huh? We're gonna finish up Mount Sugsfang and hopefully, you know, put Grandmaster Nimzo 6 feet under for all the shit he's put us through. We're not gonna get to that part yet, but we're getting closer to getting to that part, you know? And if we go into this little cave here, we get a nice lava pool. But I don't have the Aspersorium. It's a little further in. I thought this was, where we can get a treasure chest, but there is the treasure chest, but we cannot get it yet. Just got some dragon guards we have to deal with first. Of course, I wonder how close Leaf is to her next level, because it sure would be nice if we can get her final skill, because, if we want to talk about sort of S&T-esque almighty, Boom is the way to go, and, well, imagine if we got Kaboom, huh? And in the treasure chest, we get a double-edged sword. I believe, it's cursed. I believe it deals damage back to you when you use it, as befitting of the name of double-edged sword. Who just leveled up, it's Mason. I might end up just bringing Mason in against Nimzo, actually. Though I will miss that full heal, though. Yeah, wonder why. Don't make me feel bad, kid. It's not my fault. Let's see. I might end up just cutting and zooming a little past this, because there's a lot of treasure to grab here. Perfect. And here we get the Aspersorium. And another fun little item to the right of us. And we get the Sun Crown, which I believe is also... I don't know if it's solely for the MC, but I'm not even sure if it is for the MC. I'm always constantly surprised by these. Ooh. No kamikaze for me, please. I'm on a diet. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it might be because it's a crown, and, you know, it's kind of like the Pallium Regal. Look at that, we're becoming kinglier and kinglier by the hour. It's wonderful. Cool, so, let's get to splitting. Wonderful. Fortunately, you know, they put the only thing that could, you know, surpass that lava tile, or that lava trap or whatever that is, right next to the, Aspersorium, but... you know, for the Grandmaster of all things bad, I suppose it's, I suppose Nimzo maybe isn't just all that bad. Maybe he's just getting a bad rap. Alright, you can actually find metal king slimes in this area. And don't step on the grates, because that'll drop you off in a lower area, and we don't want that. Speaking of... we kill one of these, we're set forever. But our chances of killing them are probably slim to none, because they like to run. Yeah. gonna keep Deborah around for this part anyway. We get 3,300 gold coins. Not bad. It's like the whole, the ka-ol, like, pronoun, or, not pronouns, prefixes and suffixes. They kind of strike me as weird because for some of the names, they just don't work. Like, Kaboom, yeah, that's fantastic, but Kafrizz? Kafrizzle, I get, and Frizzle for sure. But Kafrizz? Kazap? Zapple? And the one that's always been most egregious to me is Kaboomal. I thought that one was always stupid. Like, Kaboom, yeah, but Kaboomal? No, 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 no. No one's ever once used the term Kaboomal. Except maybe some Shonen Jump, like mid-2000 Shonen Jump, onomatopoeia. Like how in Dragon Ball Z everything was like thwack. One of them was thought, T-H-O-T. It's like, ooh, it's awfully rude. Yeah, and Venomation is shit. Fortunately, it's a status effect that I don't know how early we can actually encounter it. This is the first time I've seen it. I just don't know if I've managed to avoid it up until now. And it's actually a mimic! No! This is where we're gonna try that bounce strat, though. Because if he does go for thwack, I really want to see if I can bounce it off him and get it to stick. And if not, all we lost was a little bit of imping. Yeah. And we get a mini-medal out of it, so that's every mini-medal here, so we're all good. Now there's one more treasure to get here, and I highly recommend grabbing it. We just have to walk through the Valley of Death to get there. Actually, I wonder. Let's see if we can get Swoosh to Swoosh to stick. Ah. Fucking asshole. Then whatever, Kaswoosh wouldn't have worked out anyway, because the weirdest things have, Kaswoosh now. At least we're down one Doom Slugger. That's lovely. Fewer of those I have to deal with, the happier I'll be. It is kind of interesting seeing where a lot of the old standbys from Dragon Warrior monsters come from. Like that mist that stops spells from casting. I imagine this is it. Well, no, that was in earlier games. I think it got translated as Snub in Dragon Quest IV on the DS. But this is why we have Gudeian. And we get the Metal King Helm. Interesting that, you know, they give us a hell of a lot of helms, actually. A helm of a lot of helms. Hey. It is empty. Now, who got the Metal King Helm? Yeah, it's better than the Sun Helm. It just doesn't have any special effects. It's a lot stronger than the Zenithian helmet, but there's I could never bring myself to do that. I'm gonna give it to Mason, because Homeboy needs the defense. Homeboy just needs some better skills. There's some better equips. Yeah, see, we don't want that. Well, how hard could Nimzo be? Speeding up. Ooh, we get a Staff of Anti-Magic. Fitting. And down we fall. Which I believe this is where we wanted to go. Up we go. See, it brought us to a whole new area. A whole new world. Now, we don't want to fall through that other grating because that one is, that one'll set us off. We don't want to go there. Or not set us off, it'll set us back on the path we don't want to be. I suppose it's not as bullshit as Dragon Quest II could be with these demon monkeys. I think in Dragon Warrior monsters are called Ag Devils, and I only realized with the stream recently that it's supposed to be Silver Devil, because, you know, they're silver. Usually, the base forms are silver. Silvapithecus in other translations. Be very careful. Yeah, fortunately these White Kings aren't so bad when they're alone. Especially if they just do the Staff of Anti-Magic. It's like, well, who cares? Because I'm just gonna... It's like that one meme where like a bunch of anime protagonists are standing in front of the camera and it's like, we are going to beat you to death. You know, memes like that. Or one of them where it was just a bunch of Melmetals, which I thought was hilarious. What's in here? There are no enemies in this area, by the way. This one right here. Thanks, Sig. And we get the Ghoul Roarer, which is a knick-knack. So... I figured that would have triggered an encounter, but maybe it doesn't do it if there's no enemies around, and I don't really feel like, Oh, Spookerino. Love is an open door. Oh boy. I would pay if I came up with that. Alright, so you stand on one of these center blue tiles, and then the room changes. So, we're gonna stand on the lower left tile. God, I hate these kind of puzzles. These are the kind of puzzles that always, like, just stumped me in RuneScape. It's like, you know. Could never, figure it out. It's just not for me. I'm not a smart boy. They have what is it? They have solvers online that'll do the puzzle. They won't do the puzzles for you. You just insert like how the puzzle is messed up, and then you can solve it from there yourself. And it helps because I'm dumb and I can't figure that shit out. But fortunately, I have a guide. Yeah, I would imagine. You can't fall off of here, by the way. Also kind of nuts that the final boss's room still has enemies in it. Like, I don't think that's how that works. Like, we can't just have, Seems a little silly to have, It's like a throne room. You can't just have random commoners walking around the throne room. Unless they were going for like a Zoma in Dragon Quest III thing, where the whole thing was he summoned a couple more baddies to fight you. Well, then again, this here doesn't be it. Let's just go in the Pussy Cleft. Oh, ball heaps. Jesus. See if we just can't beat these guys to death and never have to worry about it again. I got a lot of money that we can't use. What could the treasure chest be? Oh, Christ, what is this? Game, really? That's a lot of enemies, my man. Really wish I had Kaboom at this point. At least the Gloom Slugger isn't the one that resists Boom. Boy, the Drakensteins all lived that? Yeah, golly, this is the anti-fun. Ah! Jesus. What are you guys doing? And here we get a Barbatos, which I believe is a 1 in 255 recruit, so wouldn't that be kind of cool if we could get these guys? Oh, they've got Kaboom. And I knew that, so I have no idea why I'm surprised. At least they don't seem to resist, Zap. Yeah, I gotta be real careful with this. Yeah, because if they went for a Kaboom, I would have died. And that would have been no fun. Or if they both went for Kaboom at the same time. Yeah, jeez, holy crap, they're still in this. They got some nice abs, but, not feeling them. These guys are not for me. There's one. Get a little more juice so Curtis has less to do after this fight. I don't know if we're actually... Well, we can handle the final boss. It's just going to be, it's gonna be a knockdown, drag-out war. Hey, and Sigma's level 35. He's a little better off. And for all that trouble, we get a pair of Orichalcum Fangs. The ultimate fangs in the game. Now Gertrude can hit really, really hard. Or I could put them into Bora's mouth and get some really freaky, kinky sex going. Let's get out of here before we get into another random encounter. Okay, and that's it. That's, we're at the very end. Right up there is Grandmaster Nimzo, so we really have to think about, you know, how we're going to go forward with this. We have to ensure we got all the elixirs we can get. Make sure everyone's got... I think everyone should have one prayer ring on hand, especially Sigma. Because he's gonna need the MP. What else we got? Magic water. Give that to the Gudster. You gotta be in a really bad way to consider using that, but... Ooh, 2 Yggdrasil leaves. Let's give those to Mason, because I'm gonna bring Mason into this fight. Alright, so 1 to Mason, 1 to the MC. No one needs Pankraz's sword at this point. And a lot of the stuff is kind of useless. I'm just hoping that I had more elfin elixirs on hand. Alright, I've got 4 elfin elixirs. We're going to give 1 to everyone who's going to be in the party. Just in case, kind of pass the love around. This way, just in case something goes wrong, we're not totally fucked. Okay, so 4 elfin elixirs should do. Speaking of do, who's got the, he doesn't throw any instant kill spells out. Who has the Yggdrasil do? Gudian has the Dudian, so let's give that to Udian. Speaking of that, let's, oh, Mason can't use the Miracle Sword. Can he? Yeah, he can use this. Though, actually, out of everyone, I want to give him the Hela's armor, just because, I want to give him the Hela's armor because it's cursed to lower your agility to null, but his agility is already really, really bad, so not the worst thing in the world. Okay, and I used the Prayer Ring on Sigma, and I think I got him up to just about full MP. Leaf, well, she can use it again later. Okay, so as far as the lineup goes, let's go boom, boom, boom. I gave Mason the Dream Blade because it really looked like the best thing he could equip. I couldn't find the Hela's armor, but the zombie armor is there, and it's doing just fine. So everyone should be good. Alright, so that's it. It's time to go fight Grandmaster Nimzo. So see you guys next time.